Okay, let's dive into something pretty cool today. It's a surprisingly simple way to get back in the driver's seat of your life. We're going to break down a method called the Think Day.
You ever have those days, or let's be honest, maybe weeks or months, where you feel super busy but not really productive? Like you're just living on autopilot. I mean, you're checking stuff off the to-do list, your calendar is packed, but when you actually stop for a second, it feels like you're just spinning your wheels, right? Not really moving toward a life you chose.
Yeah, that feeling, that whole busy but not productive thing, it is such a common trap, and it's got a name: life on autopilot. So let's dig into what that really means. I mean, it's so easy to fall into, right? You've got the emails flooding in, the back-to-back meetings, the never-ending list of chores. All of it just demands our attention right now. So we spend our days just reacting to whatever's thrown at us. Instead of, intentionally building the life we actually want. We totally lose sight of the big picture because we're just so bogged down by the next tiny little task.
But here's the good news. The solution isn't some crazy, expensive, week-long retreat. It's not some super complicated system you have to buy into. The fix? It's just 4 hours. Seriously. That's what we're calling the 4-hour life reset.
Okay, so what is a Think Day exactly? Well, it's pretty much what it sounds like: a dedicated chunk of time just for focused thinking and journaling. Think of it like a really important meeting, but with yourself. And the goal isn't to be productive in the usual sense. It's to gain clarity. It is your one chance to hop off that hamster wheel and really intentionally shift where your life is headed. And the magic number? 4. Just 4 hours. And that's really the beauty of this whole thing. It's not a full day. It's not an entire weekend you have to carve out. It's just 4 hours. It's so accessible, so manageable. But it's also just long enough to get into that state of deep, uninterrupted thought that can honestly change everything. Okay, so you're probably thinking, this sounds great, but how do I actually do it? Good question. Let's get into the blueprint and look at how this all works in practice.
The process itself is actually super simple. Just 4 steps. First, you schedule those 4 uninterrupted hours. And I mean really schedule them. Put it in your calendar. Treat it like the most important meeting of your quarter. Step 2 is a big one. Find a new environment. We'll circle back to that in just a sec. 3, all you need is a journal and a pen. Old school. And finally, step 4, you disconnect. Phone off, laptop away, no distractions. And you just
So let's talk about that new environment piece because it's absolutely crucial. The key here is finding a location that just has a good vibe, something inspiring and fresh. Maybe it's a cool coffee shop you've never been to, or a library in a totally different neighborhood, or even just a park bench with a really nice view. The whole point is to physically break your routine so you can mentally break your routine. So why is changing your location such a big deal? I mean, can't you just do this at home? Well, it's all about gaining the power of perspective. Think about it like this. Your normal environment, your home or your office, it's just filled with triggers for your usual habits, right? The laundry pile, the work emails, all of those distractions. But your Think Day environment, that's a blank slate for your mind. This new, inspiring space literally allows you to think in new ways and just focus without all that background noise. And this is really important. A Think Day is not just idle daydreaming. It's an active, strategic session with yourself. The whole goal is to make conscious, intentional decisions that can change the path you're on, even if it's just by a tiny bit. Because those small shifts, over time, they can lead you to a completely different destination down the road. So, okay, you do it. You commit the 4 hours. You find that perfect new spot. You turn off your phone. What happens then? What can you actually expect to discover?
There's this quote that just captures the whole philosophy perfectly. A change of place plus a change of pace equals a change in perspective. And that's it. By changing your physical space and just slowing down, you unlock a totally new way of seeing your own life. You might realize, hey, this career path isn't for me anymore. Or that personal goal I've been ignoring, that's actually my top priority. This is where those big aha moments happen. So I'll just leave you with this question. It's so easy to say we don't have the time. I get it. But what if you made the time? What if you dedicated just 4 hours to your own future, just 4 hours, to get off autopilot and consciously choose your path? What kind of clarity do you think you'd find? What new direction could open up for you? That, right there, is the power of the Think Day.